In today's session, I am going to be talking about how to manage and overcome stress in 5 simple steps. Stress can come from anywhere, any place, at any time. And it doesn't matter where it comes from. It could be work-related issues, it could be family issues, it could be relationship issues, or it could be general health and well-being issues of yourself and other people around you. What happens is that if they keep constantly thinking about it and they tend to take more tasks on, or if any further issues happen, the stress generally builds up in their mind and it weighs heavy on their shoulders and it forms symptoms related to stress. So this is what stress is, and this is where it comes from. And what generally tends to happen is if we don't deal with these symptoms correctly, we tend to have longer lasting symptoms of stress, and it can cause physical and emotional symptoms to you. One of the main ways to overcome stress, and the first main step, is to be more assertive. It's really crucial that you be more assertive to people and in your life, because the more you say yes to things and to people and to tasks that you need to do, the more weight you put onto your shoulders. And the more weight you put onto your shoulders, the more likely you are to develop more stress symptoms. So saying no to people is absolutely fine. And people tend to have a difficult time saying no to people or things that they need to do. For example, if your work is asking you to do more work or more hours or more tasks and more responsibilities, or to even come in on your day off, this may cause some sort of stress to you because you don't want to disappoint them. Eventually you're going to end up with extra hours and so much time and being taken up by your work project that you won't have time for yourself, and you tend to stress out more. And this could be the same for your family and relationships and your personal issues in life as well. So the more you say yes to people, the more stress is going to cause you. It is really crucial that you be able to say no to people, because the more you say no to people, the more likely they are to respect you, because they know that you have integrity and you don't have time to waste, and you're not going to say yes to everything that they say. So in the future they will think twice about asking you, because they know you are likely to say no. So if it's something that they can do, they will do it themselves, or they will find someone else to do it, so they won't put the pressure onto you. So learn how to say no to people. Okay, so the second step is positivity. Now, the biggest indicator for stress is negative situations around you, and you're always worried about things, or your thoughts are rushing all the time. This is generally because of the atmosphere that you're currently in. So if you're in a negative environment, eventually you're going to become negative. If you're in a positive environment, you are eventually going to become positive. For example, if you had a sponge and you put it into water, that sponge will absorb that water. So your brain is like a sponge, and wherever you place your brain, it's going to absorb that atmosphere. So it's up to you to decide where you want to place yourself. Now, you really got to pay attention to people. The people that you work with, the people that you associate with, the places that you go, all these things, even the things that you watch, all these things have an impact on your mind subconsciously. So if you're watching a drama that's always negative, what's going to happen is your mind is going to think that that's the way of reality, and your mind is going to become like a drama series, a negative one. So if you're watching TV from morning to night and it's drama, or it's news, or it's something negative, or it's something bad happening, it triggers emotions in your brain and makes your brain think that that's reality. Because what you see, what you hear, what you feel, and what your surroundings are, this has a major impact on your brain and your mind and on your soul. You're a magnet for things around you, so place yourself around positive surroundings. Try to avoid social media and news at all costs. If it's a must, then you can do it, but for a limited amount of time. I suggest maybe 15 to 30 minutes on a daily basis. If you're doing more than this, then the likely chances are you're going to abstract negative information, especially from social media and news. The reason why people get a negative impact from social media is generally they spend all day scrolling on social media. And now nobody is going to show themselves or negative situation and put it on social media for everyone to see, or the truth. So if you're scrolling on social media and if you've seen all these people and you've seen all your friends doing good things and happy things and they're traveling and they're doing this and they're doing that, of course they're not going to put on negative things that they're experiencing. They're going to put on things that they think that makes other people happy, or to show people that they're actually living a very good life. Now, if you are not living as good a life as them, then you constantly think that they are living better than you. So that puts a negative impact on your body and on your mind, because you generally assume that everyone else's life is much better than yours. So immediately you are putting yourself down in front of everybody else. Now, in truth and in reality, for example, if you take a photo of the beach or what food you're eating, but the rest of the day you have a really bad day. Now, on social media, you're not going to put the rest of the day. You're only going to put those 2 pictures on social media. So whoever's looking at those social media is going to assume that your whole day was perfect. You see how the mind of people work? They trick other people to thinking that their life is perfect, but it's not. I have met many people in my life, from the rich to the famous to the working class to the upper class. Every single person has an issue in their life on a daily basis. Nobody is perfect. I can assure you this. So when you're thinking about other people and what they're doing, be happy for them, but also think about your own life and pursue your own life and not compare yourself with other people. The third step is activities. So exercising, meditation and yoga. I highly recommend these at least 3 times a week, and if you can do it on a daily basis, even if it's 20 minutes or 10 minutes a day, it's going to help you so much. And even with exercises, it has proven to be beneficial for people to reduce stress, especially with yoga and exercises. And even if it's cardio, just go for a run or a jog or a walk in a park, and it's really going to help you. And the reason why exercise is really beneficial is because when people get stressed out, it triggers emotions and neurons in your brain. And what happens is that it weighs heavy on one side, so your balance of your body and your mind is unbalanced completely. So it pushes to one side. So if you are stressed, it's going to push onto the negative side of your brain and your mind. And what happens is it develops a sort of energy. And this energy is a negative energy. And sometimes you will feel this. Sometimes you may feel slacking, you may feel complete lack of energy, or you feel really sluggish, or you feel really negative towards other people or to yourself. And sometimes it has other triggers. So you will see in people that they tend to get more aggressive and more physical. So these people, they will have this amount of energy and they need to use this energy. Because if they don't use it, it's going to be stored in their body. And this is negative energy. So doing exercises, doing something physical is going to release that energy into the open, into the air. And it's going to clean and purify your body. So this is why exercise has been proven to reduce stress and negative emotions and feelings inside of you. So meditation and yoga will help you with people who have rushing thoughts. So if you're one of those people who think too much and you're constantly thinking all the time, meditation and yoga is the best way to help you to balance your mind and to help clear your mind. The main cause of stress and other mental health issues is the way your mind thinks and how it perceives things and the negative issues around you. So the more you think about these negative situations, the more you're actually feeding your stress and other health issues. So the trick is to try to think less about these situations and problems and just try to remove them from your mind. And meditation and yoga is going to really help with this. Just remember that you can't control everything. There's things that we have no control over. Things are going to happen. We have to allow them to happen. The best thing that we can do is analyze the situation and see what the best outcome is. If we can fix it, if we can work around it, if we can help the situation, then we should. If we can't, then we should step back from the situation, learn from the situation, and move on. The last thing you want to do is constantly focus on something that has no positive outcome to it. You're just wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, and it's just going to cause you more stress. For example, there are people who worry about the weather. They try to control the weather, and they may think it's going to be hot today, but they go outside and it's raining, and this causes them stress because they're trying to predict the future. They're trying to control everything around them, but we have no control over anything. If it's going to rain, it's going to rain. We just need to prepare for that rain, so we can carry an umbrella and just prepare ourselves for that rain to happen. And if it's going to be really hot, then we can use a sun cream to protect ourselves. So the situation is always going to change in life. It's never going to stay the same. In your mind, you may have a particular thing or a task that you want to do, and you think it's going to be perfect, but you are going to receive something that's going to put you out of balance. And it's not about being knocked down and thinking, oh, I've tried my best, I can't do it anymore. You got to keep going, and you got to keep pushing yourself and just go with the flow, because you don't want to stop. You want to continue on, and there's always a way around things. You just have to see it differently or ask a professional opinion to do this. Just prepare yourself and just be ready for anything and just overcome these issues. The fourth major thing in reducing stress and overcoming stress is your nutrition. And many people always ask, why your nutrition? Because eating healthy and eating good foods actually give good vitamins and nutritions to your body. So if you're feeding yourself negative nutrition, it's going to have a negative impact on your body. And if it's positive nutrition, it's going to have a positive effect on your body. Now, there has been scientific research to prove that foods and certain foods have boosting mechanisms to help you and to help your moods and uplift your moods. Now, try to have a healthy and balanced diet. Eating lots of fruits and vegetables, it's very good for you and very nutritious for you. And with that, eating on time, it really does make a big difference in your day. It really gives you the energy when you need it the most. The most important thing is to avoid chili foods, oil foods, and sugar foods and drinks. Try to cut down on these as much as possible. So anything that's boiled, anything that's grilled, it'll be really healthy for you. And try to eat on time every day at the same time if you can. So the morning, the afternoon, have a snack in the late afternoon, and a small meal in the evening. And if you're nutritious, this will always help you and give you enough energy for the whole day. The last and most important thing is time. You need to make time for yourself. We are always rushing around, we're always busy with so many things to do, with work, with family, with relationships. We're doing things for other people that we sometimes forget about ourselves. And when we do forget about ourselves, we tend to focus on everyone else, and we tend to take on everyone else's issues and their weights. And we have no time to offload. It is really important that you set aside time for yourself every single day, even if it's for 1 hour, just do it. And in that hour, just switch off your phone, switch off everything, and just have that hour for you. It could be for anything. It could be something that you like to do, pursue your own interests. You can also take long walks in the park, have a long bath, listen to calming music, and just really make time for yourself, because you're doing things for other people. You need to learn to respect yourself as well, and just make time for yourself as well. So these are the 5 steps that you need to really implement, and do these on a daily basis. And if you do this for at least 2 weeks, you're going to see a massive difference in your health and well-being. So just to cover them quickly: assertiveness, don't say yes to everything and everyone. Positivity, surround yourself with positive people, avoid social media and news. Activities, exercise, meditate and yoga, do this often, every day if you can. Nutrition, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables and boiled foods. Time, make time for yourself. So if you implement these on a daily basis, you are going to see a massive difference and a massive change into your life. Okay, that's it for this session. Don't forget to download my Mind Balance app, which is on the description below. So we do have on this app mentors, so you'll be able to hear any live sessions on many different topics. We also have meditations, music, and yoga. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.